Hello and welcome to Tomb of Annihilation. Amazing. It is our Season 1 finale! Can you believe it? I barely can myself. Amazing. I am joined this evening by the most attractive nerds on the internet. Let's meet them for the last time before our big hiatus, starting with Kate.
Hello, I am Kate Vargulich, and I will be playing Dr. Juna Barbaros.
Ciao.
Hi, I am Cricket, and I'm playing Wilhelmina Ironwood.
And
I am Bailey. And I am Riddle.
And I am John Crabtree, your dungeon master this evening. Amazing. We've got a lot to get to this episode, so let's get right on into it and roll them credits!
The curse worsens. The world suffers. We're running out of time, and you put our fates, the fate of the world, in the hands of these amateurs. We've sent so many to die in those jungles. What's for more?
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Incroyable. Amazing. Kicking it off, we've got a reroll for the cast given to us by none other than Maui Dungeon Zaddy Jones. Thank you so much, Maui.
Sally!
Thank you, Maui.
Maui, you are as beautiful as you are brilliant.
Can't agree more. Amazing. Let's do a quick recap of what happened last episode. Last episode, we finally made it to the steps of the ziggurat of Orolunga, at the top of which is an oracle said to know much, and hopefully is going to provide some answers to the hottest questions. Coming down from the top of the ziggurat, our party met Shroud, a warforged, one of the few remaining, as it turns out, who had a lot to reveal about Riddle's past and backgrounds, and history, and the history of the warforged themselves. Tried to do a little bit of manipulation, which Riddle definitely avoided, by being just a wholesome little guy. And
That was the sweetest of pies.
just the sweetest pie in the whole damn world. Thus thwarted, Shroud made their way into the jungle, but not before dropping a little bit of lore that the Sown sisters, the hags that had been antagonizing Wilhelmina and the rest of the party, And indeed, Wilhelmina's whole family were in fact the architects of the Soulmonger, the source of the death curse. And Shroud was seeking their magical advice on a new forge to create more of create more Warforged, as it were. But seeing Shroud retreat back into the jungle, we are now left at the morning of this, our 27th day in the jungle, staring up at the steps of Orolunga. Is there first, I would like to adjudicate something else that happened while shortly after Shroud dropped that little lore bomb. Wilhelmina had a little bit of a emotional reaction to that news, and went out into the woods and had a bad time. Wilhelmina, as you return back to camp, or as you are beginning to head to make your way back there, you feel I'm gonna say that you feel a similar sensation to the times that you have fallen ill recently. You feel your temperature start to rise. But instead of the sort of flu-like symptoms that accompany it, the fatigue and the sluggishness, instead you feel just an increase in temperature. You feel the sting from the cuts that you've received running through the dense foliage of the brambles, but you feel it especially at the temples. And as you raise a hand to sort of to that area, you feel that uncomfortable sensation really intensify. And you can feel the branches that are sprouting from your temple begin to sprout in earnest, accompanied by a pretty good amount of blood. It's a head wound. They tend to bleed quite a lot. You see a good amount of blood come down on your fingers, and you can feel thorny branches beginning to emerge from your skull. What do you do?
A lot of the other times this has happened, I have, been so sick, I've had to go lay down, and then I woke up and changes had happened. So I think being like fully myself and present at this moment, I would try to rip them out of my head.
Okay.
She's in that level of place.
Yeah. Go ahead and make an athletics check.
That is a 6.
Okay. I'll say you take a point of damage, but not from the the branches, or your head, but from the branches lacerating your hands.
I think
The branches remain fixed in place.
so they are branches. Are they roughly like antler shaped? And are there 2 of them now?
There are 2 of them now.
Okay.
They're kind of reminiscent of antlers, but they are definitely more bramble
Sure.
than horn.
Then she's grown up in the woods. She's a druid. I think very much like a deer, like a buck. She's gonna go up to whatever, tree is closest and start like raking her head and her branches against the tree trunk like a buck would its antlers to see if she can do anything about it.
Yeah. You do see some of the blood and skin that had been clinging to the sort of bramble antlers, as they were, coming off on the tree trunk. But you don't notice any difference in their shape or presence there. And in fact, you notice a little bit of gouges in the tree.
In the tree.
It does feel kind of nice, though.
I think at this point she's muttering to herself, "It's not fair. It's not fair. I didn't do this. This isn't my fault. Nobody told me and I couldn't get ready and um looking around, and I would say not entirely, at her best. Is there any entity in the vicinity that she can sense watching this? Is there
Make a perception or survival check. Your choice.
They are the same. Okay, that's good. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. I'll say that you can spot I'll say a lizard. That is watching you from the branches of one of a nearby tree.
Does it seem like a regular? Does it seem like a regular lizard or a haggish lizard that it's watching?
No, from
paranoid right now.
From all appearances, it looks like a lizard, and yeah, not an uncommon appearance in this jungle.
I wish Kafir was here.
Do we get like a gust of wind or something with some sort of sign?
Probably not. Not right now.
Nope.
Let's see. Do I? What's in my inventory? Yeah, I don't even have a dagger that I could try to hack these things off with. I think that's when she casts Primal Savagery and just starts clawing at her head and just frantically trying to get him off.
Go ahead and make an attack roll with your primal savagery.
That's a 15, which hits.
Okay, roll for damage.
That is 10 points poison damage to myself.
10 points of poison damage. With that, one of your as you're clawing at yourself, one of your nails comes loose. And you feel, and it falls into the palm of your hand, and you feel a sense of magic emerging from it. You have all of a sudden you have this innate sense that you didn't have before. And you feel a telepathic connection to it.
Did you say from one of her fingernails?
Mm-hmm. This is now a magic token.
Yuck.
Yep.
And it is still elongated from the effect of the primal savagery cantrip.
Okay.
So it retains that shape.
I think she's just going to sit down next to that tree, cry a little bit. Me, Mom. Why didn't you warn me? Why was it a secret?
Make a perception check for me.
It's 10.
10's enough. On a 10, there is a pool of water next to where you're sitting, and you catch a little bit of your reflection in it. But instead of what you expect to see, you see yourself as you were. As you want to have been. As the effects of a disguise self spell resolve around you.
I touched what was going on up here.
You still feel it. But your reflection does not mirror it.
Thanks. I think. Is there any indication where this magic has come from?
Make either an Arcana or Insight check.
It's better. 14.
14. There's a couple different options. You've certainly seen enough ambient magic in this jungle, not to mention the influence of your friend Kafira on the on your surroundings. There's also the chance that a lot of weird magic stuff is happening to you right now. It might be related to that. Or it could be something else unrelated. And it's hard to say which of those is the case. But it's probably one of those three things.
Wilhelmina is scared and does not want to be alone anymore, so I think she will head back to her friends if nothing stops her.
Nothing does. You make it back to your friends. Shroud has, by this time, made their way out of your camp and has passed out of view.
DM.
Yes.
I had asked in our little cooldown off camera last week if I would have clocked Shroud's cloak as being a magic item. You described it as being blood red embroidered with gold.
Yes.
And you wanted to adjudicate that on stream. Could we do that?
Absolutely. Roll an Arcana check.
Yeah.
Thank you for reminding me.
You are so welcome. It's a 16.
16. Boy, that sure looks like a magic item.
Yup. Could I?
It's definitely got those vibes to it. On a 16.
Really?
I don't know if there's much more that you can tell from a 16, but it definitely gives like pretty substantial magic item vibes.
Yeah. Okay. Because I have identify.
Mm-hmm.
In the course of the overnight that we spent together, could I have cast identify?
What's the range on identify?
Great question. I would love to tell you. Hang on. Oh, I've got to touch it. Just kidding. I would not do that.
Okay. I'll say that if you wanted to do a pretty high Arcana, a pretty high DC Arcana check, I would let you try to do identify from a distance.
I'll give it a go.
Okay.
Might as well. I have a +8 to Arcana.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. It's pretty good. I rolled a 16 +8, so 24.
Ooh, 24 is just one off of what you needed.
Yep.
Oh, that's too bad.
Damn it!
That seems to be the the running theme of Dr. Barrows is being one off of very high DCs.
Hey, you know what? You miss all the shots you don't take. You know
Absolutely,
what I mean?
yeah.
I feel like that's Dr. Barrows right now. She's like, I really gotta up my game.
Yep.
I need to know things. All right. Well, I know it's definitely a magical item. I just don't know which one.
100%.
That's fine.
And it doesn't look... I'll say on a 16, it doesn't look like any magic item that you're familiar with.
Okay, cool.
So you can make an inference from that it's pretty rare.
Okay.
You being pretty knowledgeable about the types of magical items that there are.
Cool.
Oh, you do have a reroll if you want to reroll.
Wait, but that's like for everybody. Like anybody can use it, right?
Mhm.
I will not. I will
Okay.
not use it.
Very well.
I will be a team player where Dr. Barrows is not. And I will, understanding that we are about to go and do the trials of Orolunga, I will reserve that for later.
Okay.
But I appreciate the reminder, and I appreciate Maui Jones giving us a reroll.
Chad is encouraging you to use it, and that they will give the party more.
Wow. Okay, if chat says so, I will do it. If chat says so, here you go, chat. This is for you.
Did you crit?
I rolled a natural 20.
Yeah!
Thank you, chat. Thank you for
Thank you,
believing
chat.
in me. Thank you, chat.
Un memento.
Yes. The DM needs to look something up, everybody. Give us just a second.
Un memento.
I will take this moment to say happy Friday the 13th, everyone.
It's so spooky. Enjoy this spooky lore drop. Incredible. Let me open up my lore tab. Okay. In around the year -4000 DR.
Damn.
What?
A long ass time ago,
Yes.
lived an ancient civilization called the Amaskar. Imaskar. Ruled by powerful artificers. They were sort of a society of artificers. They created a series of at least 7 artifacts that contained the knowledge of their civilization. Scholars know of a crown, I believe a scepter, and one other thing that is not on this page. These items collectively are called the Amaskarkana. IMASK Arcana, all one word. The designs on the cloak that you saw line up with the designs that have been discovered on the few Amaskarkana that have been recovered from this time. Only 3 of at least 7 artifacts have been recovered. this appears to be one of the lost Mask Arcana.
That's crazy.
What it does, or what knowledge it contains, is unknowable.
Damn.
But the Mask Arcana that have been found are tied to some of the most important advances in arcane magic of any time period.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
And
Wait,
this
okay,
dude's wearing one.
Yes. I'm finishing taking notes, but that is absolutely insane. This cloak appears to be one of the lost ones. Okay. And then what? And then these... You said these items... These items are tied to incredible advancements in civilization, is what you said.
Yep. And the group reroll has been replenished.
Thanks, chat.
Amazing. With that adjudicated, Wilhelmina has re-entered the camp.
Is the illusion still up? Can
The-
we see?
The illusion is
So
still up
The
until
horns are gone.
the horns are gone.
Did we
But
see
you-
the horns, or did that happen while she was in the woods?
That
That
happened while
happened
she
while I
was...
was in the woods. But I have had one for a couple
Yeah.
of days.
That's fair.
The nubs that were present before are now gone.
Friend Wilhelmina,
Yeah.
your horn is not gone. You are no longer horny.
It's still there, really. I don't know why it disappeared, but it's still there.
Riddle is going to put their face so close to you, just
Make a perception check.
that's a 5.
Yeah.
Looks like her face.
Yep.
I think when Riddle gets that close, Wilhelmina's just gonna move her head so the horn knocks into him.
Tink.
Them.
So, oh, I see. No, I don't see, but I feel.
Yeah.
Did you? Are you disguising it right now? What are you doing?
I'm not really doing anything. I don't know why it happened. I don't. I mean, I guess I might be, but not on purpose. Or maybe it's Kafir somehow, or maybe it's just the jungle. I don't know. Also, there's two of them now, and they're big.
Oh, the other one finally poked through.
Yeah.
Mm. Well,
Also, one of my fingernails fell off, and I think it's magic if you could look at it.
what an odd thing to say to me. Sure, I will. DM, I will spend. Yeah, I will spend a first level spell slot to cast detect magic.
Absolutely.
which has a range of 30 feet. So I would like to, I guess, here, let me get the description. Sense the presence of magical effects within 30 feet of myself. I can take the magic action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area.
Yeah.
I learned the spell School of Magic. Cool.
Yeah.
And I would love to
Yeah.
get the school for the fingernail and see
Yep.
what's going on with her horns.
Yeah, so immediately you get a sense of illusion coming off of Wilhelmina's form. And you get a sense of divination coming from the fingernail.
Fuck.
Well,
Wilhelmina.
some people read bones. You can read your fingernails.
Wilhelmina.
Yeah.
It does seem like you have got some kind of illusion obscuring your form right now. Not sure if you did that or, something else.
If I did,
it
it was an accident.
Sure. This I kind of hold it a little bit away from me. This fingernail.
As you hold the fingernail, Dr. Barrows, Wilhelmina, your eyes roll to the back of your head, and your perception all of a sudden shifts to the perspective of the fingernail in Dr. Barrows' hand. It is extremely disorienting. Your eyes are still blank, and you are still perceiving through the perspective of Dr. Barrows' hand.
I can see. I can see the fingernail. How do I stop it?
You can also see yourself.
Juniper, how do I stop it?
Just focus on stopping really hard.
As you focus really hard, your perception shifts back to its normal orientation.
I think this fingernail is a method for you to scry.
Okay.
It had divination magic on it. I'm gonna give this back to you. I don't want it anymore.
As you hand it back, it crumbles into dust.
And apparently it was a one-time use sort of thing. So maybe you'll shed some more fingernails in future. Something to look forward to. Well, we should make a start, but I understand that this is, trying and is a lot. So do you need a minute, or do you want to, should we go? I'll leave it up to you.
I would like to think about literally anything else.
Great.
So maybe.
Let's go.
Okay.
And hey, the faster we get up to the Oracle, the faster she can maybe give you some information. Think about that.
Yeah, I was wondering what question I was gonna ask, and maybe what is happening to me is the one that's gonna happen.
Yeah, I think that's a good one. Let's make a start. Riddle, we're heading out.
Oak Doc Artichoke.
Amazing.
Artists, Dragon Bait.
You can see they're already ready to go. Amazing. So you start hiking up towards the base of the ziggurat.
As we hike up, I would like to ask friend Wilhelmina a riddle to help get her mind off things.
Perfect.
Help her think about something else. How many shovelfuls of dirt can you take out of a hole that is exactly 5 feet deep?
Well, if it's a hole, there's no dirt in it.
You are thinking on the right lines. The correct answer is 1. You can take
Okay.
1 out, and then it is no longer exactly 5 feet deep.
Ah, okay. I was close.
Yes! You are very smart friend. Almost as smart as Dr. Barrows.
Wilhelmina's gonna glance at Dr. Barrows to see if she's offended.
I think that I think I'm in the papoose. I think I'm in the papoose and I'm like this. And I think when she looks at Dr. Barrows is like,
Ah,
Amazing.
trying to
you
be
could-
supportive.
Yeah, you could just take it as like, Riddle, now you are the benchmark against all intelligence is measured.
Yeah, and she doesn't mind that.
Yeah.
That's correct.
You are 0.8 Dr. Barrows.
Yeah.
Amazing.
0.75.
All right. Fair enough. All right. The steps from the ground to level 1 of the ziggurat are 50 feet long and rise 30 feet.
Each?
Buh.
Yep. A tangle of roots, vines, and creepers cover the steps.
What happens when we get close? Do they start reacting, or do they seem to pay us no mind?
They appear to be brambles and vines,
All right,
but they're
well,
very thick.
I'm gonna say we should try to avoid them in case they have. We've dealt with vines before.
Yes, Dr. Barrows has PTSD.
Turned into a whole thing.
Is it possible to avoid them on the ground, or are they
Not
covering...
by normal means. You would have it's a going through rather than around sort of situation.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
There remain magical means to bypass them, but trying to go around them isn't a viable option.
yeah.
I'll just
Well-
try to not step on them where possible.
Okay.
Yeah, say, Riddle, why don't you go first?
Oak Doke Artichoke. And I will proceed to go first, still holding you in the papoose.
Yep.
Amazing. After about 10 feet of wading through these brambles, you began feeling that the brambles condense, and their thorns begin to harden. You get the feeling that you're going to start taking damage if you start trying to go further.
Wilhelmina, could you speak with these plants and tell them to cool it?
Can I speak with plants? What spells do I have right now? Well, if you, I don't think I know how to do that, actually.
Come on. Fuck.
I mean, if
Well,
you had asked me yesterday, I could have gotten ready for it.
I didn't know we'd be dealing with this until we got here. I am going to... Well, I got rid of Firebolt, so I can't do that anymore. Fuck. I am going to try to magic missile these vines
Okay.
to see if that does anything. I'll just do a level 1.
Okay. Yeah. So I won't have you roll dice for that. You notice the patch of vines that you attack with your magic missile scatter apart by the force of the spell, and just as quickly reform back together.
Ugh.
There appears to be some sort of magical effect occurring on these brambles.
All right. How far away are we from like being out of these vines?
You are about 40 feet.
40 feet?
Yeah.
So, okay. So, and we would take damage.
You get the
by
feeling
we,
that if you
and by
went
we,
further
I mean
than
Riddle.
yeah, if you went further than 10 feet, you would start taking damage.
Okay. Well,
Everyone climb on me.
Well, I was gonna suggest, if I was a bear, I'm better climbing, and bear meat takes damage, and then person meat is still okay. So maybe if I could get us through fast enough.
I would like all of you to make a perception check. Including you, Puck.
8.
19.
18.
he just really
18.
wants to join. Wait a second. Hold up. Perception. Oh, wait. Do I get advantage? Is this based on sight?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, it was almost another natural 20. But I got it 18.
Nice. All of you notice, as you're discussing this, and looking at the thorns, you notice a small humanoid figure, only about like 10 inches tall. And y'all can make a history check if you would like. History or nature, I'll say.
9.
28.
4.
28. Dr. Barrows, you immediately recognize this figure from one of the treasures that you discovered in Firefinger. Was a statuette depicting a Chwinga. This appears to be a Chwinga in the flesh.
Oh.
And you notice that it is standing amongst you. It is wearing a mask that resembles a Triceratops. And it is also carrying a large orange and purple orchid. And after a moment, it charges up the steps past you. And the thorns part before it and close immediately behind it. And you see a flash of the orange and purple orchid as it vanishes from sight.
I yelled at my companions, look around for another one of those orchids. Are there any of them around here?
The one that was blue and red?
Yeah, you said orange and purple, right?
Orange
John?
and purple, yeah.
Riddle can recognize colors, but doesn't remember the names.
They're not dangerous.
Say, is Riddle colorblind?
Yeah.
No, just doesn't know the names.
Valid.
Colors do not pose a danger and thus are not worthy of remembering. Amazing. Are any of you proficient in the nature skill?
Survival, but not nature.
Wilhelmina, you'd be the only one!
Amazing. In that case, it takes you about an hour of searching through the jungle
No.
to find 3 orange and purple orchids.
Well, why don't we just use one and everyone climb on?
Oh man, that makes me so sad.
I'll say that you try with just one, and the person holding the orchid is doing just fine, and everybody else is tangled up in thorns.
Oh.
Necessitating you going back into the jungle and finding 2 more.
Okay.
Which you do. Which brings you to the second steps. The steps from level 1 to level 2 are 33 feet long and rise 20 feet. The stone is crumbling from age and decay. What do you do?
I'm going to reach out and tap it with the butt of my hammer, not with the head.
Okay. Nothing happens.
I'll test it with a foot.
Okay. As soon as you put weight on that foot, the stone crumbles into gravel beneath it, and your foot slides back to the step it was on before.
Well, can't walk on it.
If you all can hold on to me, I can just climb up maybe. As a bear, I have a climb speed of 30 feet.
Well, I think it's gonna crumble underneath
But
you.
is there a place that's not just steps? Like, is there a wall on that? Maybe.
It's a ziggurat that's all steps, baby.
All steps, all the way down. Okay.
If I put my weight on it, since I'm considerably lighter than Riddle, will that affect anything?
You step up onto the next step, and it also immediately crumbles underneath of you and creates a sliding ramp.
Ramp.
I wonder.
What happens if I cast mending on it?
The steps reform.
In the same kind of, loosely crumbling way?
Yep, they look just the same as when you arrived.
It's when I arrived. Okay. Can I cast mending on them again to see if I can get them to revert to see if this is like a natural decay or if this is like magically happening and it won't let me reverse it any further?
I'll say that you can you see some improvement in the shape of the stairs. For sure.
Okay. Enough to bear my weight?
You can try.
I'll try.
It crumbles immediately again.
Incredible. Cool. So I think...
Can we try using some of the wines from the steps below as a rope?
Everybody make another perception check.
Nat 1!
11.
19.
19, Dr. Barrows. You notice a second Chwinga.
What does this one do?
This one turns and looks up and regards you. Waits until it's sure that it has your attention.
Yeah.
And it produces, in one hand, an orange and purple orchid, much like the ones that you currently hold.
Uh-huh.
And in its other hand, it produces a red parrot feather. And it races up the steps with ease, literally light as a feather on the fragile stones.
Oh.
Wilhelmina will look at her friends. Well, if you tell us, never mind. You have to tell us what you saw first.
I will. Yeah, I'll tell you.
I don't know if this will work, but maybe we won't have to, go wander around in the jungle anymore. Just yank on him, and she'll turn into a red parrot.
Wait, can you turn into flying animals now?
I can't, but if I don't have a flying speed, but if maybe it's broken, because the prohibition is on the speed.
Yeah, I'll say that you can.
So if DM will allow that, I'm not trying to fly.
100%. No. Yeah, I'll
No.
say you can turn into a flightless red parrot for sure.
A
So
cockapoo.
she'll just hold out a wing.
I'll grab 5. One for each of us.
Ah!
Sorry.
And then
Balk!
back
Balk!
into
And we'll try. I'll try to step on a stair again.
It bears your weight.
Interesting. All right. Everybody follow me.
As you all follow Dr. Barrows, each clutching an orchid and a red feather.
What
You
weighs
ascend.
more? A pound of feathers or a pound of sand?
Dr. Barrows rolls her eyes and says, "They both weigh the same."
That is why you are Dr. Barrows.
As you all ascend the second set of steps, the steps from level 2 to level 3, which is the top of the ziggurat, are 20 feet long and rise 12 feet. These stairs are in excellent condition, but they are covered in swarms of poisonous snakes.
I look for
Hey,
another.
y'all!
I look for another Twinga.
Wilhelmina's just gonna cast Speak with Animals and try to talk to him.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, do that first.
Hi, y'all. Are you having a good day?
Are you just trying to talk to one of them?
Yeah.
He stares at you.
Does he seem angry?
Make an insight check.
19.
Yeah, he seems like kind of a surly snake.
Are you guys okay? It doesn't seem like there would be a lot of mice to eat up here. Are you guys hungry?
No.
Oh. Would it be okay if we came just like scooted by and you didn't bite us?
No. We're gonna
Yeah.
bite you.
Can I ask why?
No.
Oh. Please?
No.
Dude, she said
Oh.
please.
This is reminiscent of the nice who say
We're
me.
gonna
Yeah.
bite you.
Oh. Is there anything we could have or carry that would make you not want to bite us?
Maybe.
Like what?
Hold on.
Ma-
And he looks over, and as you're having this conversation, a third Chwinga steps
Yeah.
forward and approaches the snake that you're talking to.
The snake eats it.
No!
And you see the snake go, I'm gonna bite. And as it's saying that, the Chwinga bops it on the head with the orange and purple orchid that it is carrying. And he goes, ah! 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 And the Chwinga then takes out the red
Parrot feather.
And tickles its belly. And the snake goes, oh.
Oh, whoa! Whoa!
Well, that's unexpected.
Whoa! I was not expecting this horny ass snake on this stream today.
Oh, it's gonna get better. I don't think the module is expecting the snake to be able to talk during this exchange.
Sure. I mean, I feel like that's Wizards of the Coast's fault. You know what I mean? Like,
honestly, yeah, that's on them for sure.
That's on them for sure.
For sure. They really should have thought this one through. In any case,
yes, John, what happens?
the Chwinga lies down on the ground, facing the snake.
Mm-hmm.
Whereupon, the snake goes,
Yeah?
oh, I see. All right. I see what you... And slithers forward into the Chwinga's mouth. And inside of the Chwinga. Disappearing.
Oh my god! That's crazy!
The Chwinga then slithers up the stairs like a snake. And the other snakes leave it alone. As it slithers by, you see the other snakes go, sir? Absolutely, yes, sir. Please, no, right this way.
So we've...
Dr. Barris, did you see what just happened?
I saw it!
Okay.
I fucking saw it.
Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. So, Wilhelmina will take her flower and go up to another snake.
I'm gonna bite ya!
Good afternoon, sir.
Ha!
Bop. Tickle, tickle.
Oh my.
Wilhelmina in snake will go, hey there, sailor, and lay down and open her mouth. See what happens.
Well. Who am I to say no to?
Wilhelmina slithers on.
I'm
She
sorry, I
sure
feel like we need
does.
to put a content warning on this episode. This is...
Yes!
This
We're doing...
This is like
tickle
rated...
vor,
This
There's
is rated
vor?
X.
Yeah?
This is rated X. This episode. I'm sorry. I feel like we have to, like, tone it down a little bit. Otherwise, Reflect Media is not going to be able to stream on Twitch anymore.
Okay.
Like, we're closing in on it.
When Wilhelmina gets to the top, does the snake come back out, or is that just...
That's a great question.
Yes, but not out the same way.
I'm sorry. I missed a very key part of this interaction. Please make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a 23.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
You're super fine. Oh man. Yeah, no, that's you're just that's just it. You done swallowed a snake.
There we go.
Okay. Well, I would like to put forth that we don't have to eat
Oh my
as many
God.
rations today.
Hi, Dad.
Does your dad watch this?
He just showed up.
Hi, Papa Crabtree.
Hi, Mr. Crabtree.
Your timing is impeccable.
Oh my
You're
god.
Couldn't have picked a better moment to show up, Dad.
Papa Crabtree, your son is corrupting us.
Yeah.
That's not my fault.
Mr. Crabtree, I don't give a shit what the book says. Your son is gonna get Reflect Media banned on Twitch.
Oh my god.
A different decision could have been made here, and it wasn't. I just want to say that.
Please blame Chris Perkins.
All right.
All right.
All right. Which Riddle is going to look at Dr. Barrows like, who's next?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Kate really wants Dr. Barrows to have this experience, but Dr. Barrows does not want to have this experience. So how far is it up these stairs?
It is 20 feet long. It's 20 feet. 20 feet long. 12
Is
feet
Riddle
up.
gonna throw someone? Is
No.
Riddle gonna toss the?
Dr. Barrows is gonna say, there's no fucking way I'm doing this. Snaps her fingers and Misty steps to the top of the stairs.
Oh.
Okay. As you Misty step,
Yeah.
you move, instead of up, you move sideways.
Oh.
No! Come on!
Yes.
I have a message specifically for Chris Perkins. Fuck you, dude.
Keep your cakes to yourself, man.
Keep your cakes to yourself.
Riddle.
Why do I have to be forced to interact with this?
Riddle will walk up to Dr. Barrows and put a massive hand lightly on their shoulders.
You got to toss me.
I believe in you.
Toss me.
Oh, okay.
And then jump the distance. You got to toss me.
Don't tell the elf.
All right. He's like, Oak Artichoke, I'm going to pick you up, and I'm going to throw you to Wilhelmina as hard as I can just throw.
Please make an athletics check.
Please.
It's the fastball special.
Please.
That is a 23.
Yeah!
A 23.
Riddle is mighty.
I'll say that on a 23, you are able to throw Dr. Barrows right to the edge of the snake-infested steps. The snakes are going to attack Dr. Barrows. Let me
Bring it, bitch.
Let me pull up the stats on a swarm of snakes.
Wilhelmina, pull her to safety.
Sorry.
Teetering.
Ah! Wilhelmina scream. Oh!
Swarm of poisonous snakes. Here we are.
Dr. Barrows!
That's gonna be these automatically hit, so that's going to be
Ooh, why do they automatically hit?
because it's
Magic.
bad here.
It's bad here.
They're magic.
So bad.
They're magic snakes, and they're bad.
All right.
So that's gonna be.
Should have just done the boar.
Should have. That's gonna be. 10 piercing damage,
All right.
and make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, you bet. I don't know why I'm being punished for maintaining a boundary. That's all I've got to say. 21.
21. You do not take the full poison damage. Instead, you take 9 points of poison damage.
Okay. That sucked.
And I'll say that you can make it out of the snakes, but you're going to take an attack of opportunity from the snakes as you leave their space.
Or I could ingest a snake, is what you're saying?
Right. Those are your two options. You can take another round of damage from the snakes, or you can attempt to swallow a snake.
Or give the snake, to use the parlance, the old slap and tickle.
Right.
And they auto hit?
These ones do, yeah.
Gross.
It's literally what it is. You bonk, you
It
hit
is.
them, and then you tickle them,
Yeah.
And then Vor.
yeah.
I feel like cosmic forces are conspiring against me.
You could absolutely take the damage if you want.
I can't take the damage. I will go unconscious. I can't.
You've got a druid right there next to you.
No, I'll do it.
Okay. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah. Ooh! No! I dropped it! Wait.
You've got to reroll.
No, it's a natural 20. It was
It's a nat 20. Okay. You're fine.
Or do you want me to reroll because it fell on the ground?
No. Absolutely take that.
Alright, fine. Yes, I got a natural 20 on my Constitution saving throw.
Amazing.
Okay.
No problem whatsoever. What you thought was going to be a harrowing experience, you just, pinch your nose and slither through the rest of the snakes. Riddle, you're up.
I'm going to look at the snakes. I'm going to look up at my friends, and I'm going to go, "Ok artichoke." Take the orchid in one hand, the feather in the other. Get down on the ground, bop, tickle, and then get down on my belly and say, "This better not awaken anything in me," and open my mouth.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
23.
Incredible. Yeah, no problem whatsoever. It's a strange sight to see Riddle slithering along the stairs.
I was gonna say that mess looks so strange.
Yeah. Oddly flexible as they work their way up. Artis doesn't have a problem with the snake. Dragonbait, however, fails his Constitution saving throw and upchucks the snake. And takes 17 psychic damage and has to try again.
Psychic damage?
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's PTSD right there.
Oh man.
But he succeeds the second time. And a little more thematically slithers up the stairs. A little less incongruent in his appearance. Having endured that trial, you now stand atop the ziggurat of Orolunga, having passed the trials.
Wait, was that all of them?
The shrine atop the ziggurat is a simple rectangular structure of brick. The outside walls are decorated with labyrinth symbols of Ubtao. Beyond the open doorway is a barren, dusty room. But Wilhelmina, even though it's a ostensibly empty room, you get a scent of incense on the wind. And Dr. Barrows, with your cloak of eyes, you which can see through invisibility.
Yep.
You see a shimmer of some sort of illusory magics at play. Illusory, but almost like halfway between an illusion of an empty room and actually an empty room. It's kind of like wavering in the middle.
Oh. Can I... Because I don't just have, like, the ability to see through invisibility. I have true sight with this cloak. Can I use that true sight to, like, make an arcana roll or a perception check to kind of suss out what's going on?
Yeah, you can make an arcana check for sure.
Cool. 16.
16, yeah, there's some sort of, like, almost pocket dimension-y sort of stuff going on here. It feels more mystical than arcane in a way. Okay. It seems like something that has been around longer than modern magic as you know it.
Oh. Just kind of mutter under her breath. Oh, this shit is old magic. Shit.
There's incense in there. I can smell it.
Old as balls.
Who said that? Who said that?
I think it was one of the snakes.
The ones inside us or out? Inside or outside?
Those fuckers. Wait, have I gotten rid of my snake at this point?
Unfortunately not.
God.
Doesn't work that way.
It's just
we don't need to eat today. We're fine.
There you go.
I just like good. It's like good berry, but a snake.
I'm sorry. I just want to be so perfectly clear right now. This snake isn't in my mouth. It is. I've ingested it. Is what you're saying?
Right. Yeah.
It's in my digestive system.
I'll say that it has magically absorbed into you.
Oh.
Which is what's allowed you to slither.
Oh.
So we've absorbed a.
Sorry, I didn't realize there was an absorption piece.
We've absorbed a tickling and vor fetish.
Yeah, so it's not there is no longer a literal snake inside of you. There is now just a figurative snake inside of you.
Got it. Okay. All right. Well, I kind of take in what I've learned about this oldest balls magic. And I kind of look to my companions and I say, well, I mean, we're here. I'm gonna go in, and I start to walk in.
I will go with you. Shroud says I too am old as balls.
I just pat.
As
I go in.
As your party enters the shrine, the vision before you of the empty, barren ruin, that immediately is pulled away as you cross the threshold. Hanging lamps illuminate the room, while incense burners fill it with exotic scents and curling smoke. Cushions and reed mats cover the floor. Pots of blooming flowers line the plastered walls, and singing birds flit from plant to plant. An immense snake with iridescent scales rests on a heap of cushions opposite the doorway. It rises slowly to a height of 5 feet, staring directly into your eyes as it moves. Its face is remarkably human-like, and it speaks to you. Ah, the heroes I've been expecting. I am Sasa Mbasa. You are wise to seek my counsel, for I have much that will aid you in your quest to rid this land of darkness. And that is where we're going to take our break. It's going to be a little bit of a shorter break today, folks, because we've got a lot of stuff that I want to get to, and a bedtime that I also want to get to. So it's going to be a 5-minute break. Please stay tuned for the thrilling conclusion of Season 1 of Tomb of Annihilation. And we're back. Amazing. Let me switch over to this soundscape.
Ooh.
As we're in a little bit more of a mystical environs than we used to be. I'll add some birds. Because they mentioned birds. Amazing. You see before you, somebody can roll either a history or arcana check for me.
I'm gonna roll a history check. Oh, and it was dog shit. 15.
15's enough to let you know that, to recognize that Sasa Mbasa is what is known as a guardian naga.
Ooh.
And on a 15, yeah, they've got a reputation that is largely positive. In that, you know, you don't want to get on the wrong side of one, but they seem to be at the least reasonable. And this one eyes you all appraisingly. I will also say, Dr. Barrows, with your true sight, you notice a couple of things. One, that there are a few invisible doors around the chamber. And going in and out of these invisible doors are some invisible people. Specifically unseen servants. You recognize them as that spell. And they are coming and going through these doors.
Okay.
The
Anything
Oracle...
else?
That's all you notice for now.
Cool.
The Oracle looks at you all and says, I see that you are eager for knowledge, and I know much of the history of these lands, and even glimpses of the future. I am familiar with your quest, and I would aid it if I can. Please, ask me your questions.
We have quite a few. Could we ask all of them?
I am, as it would seem, not going anywhere.
All right.
You see her smirk a little bit.
Well, hang on. I want to see how Dr. Barrows is going to be in here. I want to roll dice about it.
Okay.
Yeah. She kind of looks around and sees all these things that she's seeing with her true sight because of the cloak, and I think that she is gonna look at her companions to see if anybody minds if she goes first. And then, but I think that she's gonna catch her eyes are gonna catch on Artis, who I imagine is probably looking very eager and maybe a little bit desperate.
I think that you can get that off of him for sure. I don't think any check is necessary to glean that from his demeanor.
I rolled a charisma saving throw and I got a 17.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say, Artis, did you want to go first? Seems like we have a little bit of time, and that they'll gladly get to all of us. Did you want to go first?
Thank you.
Did you want to go first?
If you don't mind, I really would like to go first.
This is why you escorted us here. I think that we owe you a debt of gratitude for getting us here safe.
Okay. Ms. Mbasa, I would like to know the state of the city of Mesro, and if there is anything that I can do to hasten its return. She nods. The city of Mesro is safe, as are its inhabitants. But they will not return so long as the evils of Razun Sea persist in the land of Chult. Should you rid the world of his blight, they would have a path forward to return. Oh. So he's definitely still alive then, and still a problem. Yes. Razun Sea leads the Yuan Ti in preparing the way for the Night Serpent to end the world. Though the Battle of Mesro diminished his power greatly, his influence grows, and I fear it is a matter of time before he and his allies grow too powerful to defeat. But if he is defeated, then Mesro can come back. That is what I have foreseen.
Is it, I'm sorry to interrupt, is it going to be like a chain, like, reaction? Like, we defeat Razun Sea and then, like, poof, Mesro comes back? Or is there, like, going to be more work that needs to happen? If you could see that far.
The individuals responsible for the transport of Mesro will not risk the city so long as Razun Sea is alive. I hope that answers your question.
You can tell that it doesn't, but she's like, yes, it does. Thank you.
To be more clear, it wouldn't be automatic. But
Sure.
it would
Clear the way.
influence those responsible for the decision
Kind of look to Artis.
to return.
Thumbs up. Well, I say to Artis, well, it's sounds like you're gonna be sticking around with us for a little bit. Did you want, like, since that our quest is tied to your quest and, a little bit more tightly, it seems.
Yeah. I suppose that. And he looks over at Dragonbait. That seems to be the case.
Oh, great. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. I was going to be sad to see the two of you go. I'm so happy that you're all going to be staying with us. Yay!
Well, I won't be upset at the company either.
Did you want to ask anything else? I'm sorry I interrupted.
No, that was pretty much the whole reason I'm here.
Cool, great. Did Dragonbait? Did you want to talk to her?
Dragonbait sort of steps forward, and
Get your smell journal ready.
yeah, you get a scent of a strong scent of low tide,
Okay.
and also honeysuckle.
I don't have
Oh, that
honeysuckle
sounds-
yet.
And you see the Oracle incline her head and say, "Those whom you ask after are unfortunately beyond my sight. But I do see you. And I have faith. That you can accomplish much that you set your mind to. Your companions are fortunate to have you. You see Dragonbait bow his head and he steps back as a whiff of strong cheese comes from him.
Nice. Can I make an insight check about honeysuckle?
You sure can.
Let's freaking go. Ooh, it was not good. It's a 12.
A 12? Yeah, especially because it was a secondary smell. It's hard to glean.
Yep.
But he steps back and gestures towards the rest of you.
Well, I step up and I kind of urge the others to come with me. This feels very Wizard of Oz in front of the wizard. That's what this feels like. I just want to name that. I'm
a literal Tin Man.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I go up to the Oracle and I'll say, look up at Wilhelmina and say, I would like to inquire about how Wilhelmina Ironwood's parents are doing currently.
I understand your anxiety surrounding your grandparents, Wilhelmina. It is not unfounded. I cannot say whether your intervention will prevent their fate, but I can offer this modicum of comfort. Part of my arrangement with the Warforged Shroud was access to some of the knowledge of artifice that he possesses. And using that knowledge, I have theories as to the exact nature of the Soulmonger, and the souls it draws to itself through the Death Curse. The souls that it collects are destroyed, but not immediately. Instead, they are being collected and stored to be used to fuel something of immense power. The rate at which the souls are consumed is increasing, but at a rate commensurate to the amount of souls it receives, which is also increasing. Leaving the chances that any individual soul that is consumed to be relatively constant. Furthermore, I believe that should the Soulmonger be destroyed, the souls that have not yet been consumed will be released, and resurrection magic would be able to reunite them with their bodies. I am sorry that I could not offer more hope than this.
John, I'm sorry, that was a lot of information. I just want to make sure I have it all.
Yep.
The souls consumed by the Soulmonger are not consumed immediately. The Soulmonger consumes souls at a rate equal to the rate in which it takes in new souls.
Right.
Okay. Equal to the rate.
So the rate remains constant, even though the chance of a soul being consumed remains constant, even though the rate of consumption increases, because the amount of souls is also increasing.
Okay. Wait, I'm sorry. So I think I'm confusing myself here.
Okay.
The Soulmonger consumes souls, but the rate at which it is consuming souls is increasing.
Yes.
That being said, or the rate, because it's taking in souls, holding them, and then consuming them later.
Right.
Okay, so the rate at which it is taking in new souls to hold is increasing.
At about the same rate of the amount of souls it's receiving.
Okay. So, got it. So
from absorption to destruction, it's about constant.
Yeah.
Because it's all increasing together.
But absorption absorption rate is increasing.
Right.
More people are losing their souls. More people are dying. It's picking up pace.
Yes.
But if they're not totally destroyed, if we destroy the Soulmonger, we can resurrect those people.
Right.
Probably.
Okay.
So no, you got it.
Okay.
What else would you like to know?
I kind of nudge Wilhelmina.
What? I would like to know, um, what's happening to me, and um, is it the same thing that happened to my mother?
Your mother entered into a pact with the Sown sisters. A pact to save your grandfather. The consequences of making this pact while she was pregnant with you has entangled her fate with yours. Your transformation, such as it is the culmination of your nature as a hexblood.
She'll look at Juniper and look back at a hex blood. What is that?
Yeah, a hex blood is that is also what I think you're becoming because of your ties to the Sown sisters. They're kind of influencing you and affecting you in ways that are outside of your control, and that's, where the antlers are coming from.
Indeed. The extent of your transformation is also being affected by the will of the Sown sisters themselves.
Oh, I didn't know.
They sense your quest. And they wish to offer you whatever torment they can.
They're doing a good job.
They have a lot of practice.
Did my mama become one of them, or is she just gone now?
Where your mother is now is beyond my sight.
Okay.
But were I to make an educated guess, I would say that I believe her transformation into a full-blooded hag is likely to have already occurred.
Okay.
A fate which, I hasten to add, is not inevitable for you.
Oh.
Okay. Okay.
So she could still turn into a hag.
The possibility remains. But,
Are you...
as I say, the transformation is not inevitable. Your will is still your own. And while the Sown sisters' magic is powerful, it is not so powerful as to completely strip you of your free will. Not in this matter.
She'll look up and see, you know, people looking at her. Okay, okay, Riddle, it's your turn. Can I sit down? These look like nice cushions.
Please do. And you see
Okay.
one of the cushions slides forwards towards you. Dr. Barrows, you see it being slid by one of the unseen servants. And sort of fluffs it up nicely.
Riddle, I'm sorry, just before you take your turn, I since we're talking about hexbloods, I need to ask, do you, Madam Oracle, do you know any other information on hexbloods that you can share? I know I've come across knowledge in my research, but the source of them is just inconsistent, and obviously, we're not going to get much from the hags themselves, and so I was just wondering, in your infinite wisdom, if you could tell me anything else about hexblood, so that I might be better prepared, and so that Wilhelmina could be better prepared for the road ahead.
Well, my wisdom is not infinite. It is pretty big. And she smiles. Some of the transformations to be aware of. You are now able to use hex magic. You may have access to a certain amount of personal illusion.
We've already seen that.
Indeed. As well as the ability to hex your opponents.
Ooh. Kind of pats Wilhelmina on the knee. That could be useful.
Yeah.
You also have the ability to create a magical token.
You've done that?
Oh, the fingernail?
Yeah, that's what that was.
Okay.
Should you choose to remove either a nail, tooth, or lock of hair, you can imbue them with magic until the sun rises. While it is imbued this way, you can communicate telepathically to any creature holding the token, as long as you are within 10 miles of it.
Oh.
You can also enter a trance for 1 minute, during which you can see and hear from the token as if you were located where it is.
You did that this morning.
Using that ability will destroy the token. But it will grow back upon the sunrise.
Madam Oracle, since we're talking about the Stone Sisters, did Shroud tell you his intentions or their intentions with that coven?
Yes.
What do you make of that?
Shroud's ambitions are well, ambitious. I believe the intentions are noble, but I fear the methods with which he will achieve them.
Yeah,
It is
me
part
too.
of the reason why our interaction was more transactional than ours.
Kind of processes that for a second. So you're willing to give us information for free because you think that our quest is more noble?
I believe your quest is vital
Oh.
to the continuance
Well,
of this
sure.
world.
I could see that. That makes sense. Anyway, speaking of Shroud, Riddle, I'm sorry, I interrupted. Speaking of Shroud, and I gestured to Riddle.
Hello.
Hello, Riddle.
I can ask any question. What has a bottom at its top?
I don't know, Riddle. What has a bottom at its top?
A leg. It is okay that you did not know that one. You do not have one. But I thought I would ask, just to break the ice.
I thank you for your offer of new wisdom.
Do I have a soul?
Most certainly. It is one of your defining characteristics, and what makes you so rare.
Does Warren have a soul?
Not in the same way.
Will he ever?
That I do not know. Though it seems unlikely,
That is what Shroud said.
I will not say it is impossible. For I have seen much that should be impossible, but yet still is.
I'm going to look at my hammer. I want to better protect my friends no matter what. How can I do that?
With help, Riddle. With help. And she turns and nods to Dr. Barrows. You see one of her unseen servants who goes into one of the doors and comes out with a chest.
Treasure!
You all see a large chest hover in the air and place itself in front of Riddle. And the Oracle says, Let me find.
What does she say?
Yes, what did she say?
She says, Riddle, I see that you have learned much about your past that was once hidden from you. I do not have much to augment your discovery except to encourage you. That while your strength protects your friends, your heart guides them. Do not undervalue yourself, or allow others to do the same. To you I grant an item almost as rare as you. In protecting you, may it also protect that which you love. And the chest opens, and you see a shining suit of plate armor.
Whoa!
And one of the unseen servants comes and presents you with a little card that reads the following. Starfall. This suit of plate armor glows with a dim light, imposing a -1 penalty to stealth checks. But when the wearer would normally suffer fall damage, any damage that would have been taken is negated, and instead is converted into a 20-foot radius burst of force damage centered on the wearer. Any creature in the radius must succeed on a DC 15 Dex save, or take force damage equal to the amount of fall damage negated. And the target becomes prone. On a successful save, the target takes half damage and is not prone.
Okay, breaking character to say, new plan. Wilhelmina learns to fly as soon as possible to carry Riddle through the air and just drop me into the middle of a crowd.
Like a bomb.
Shout out to Gabe from Total Party Skill for inspiration on this homebrew item. You can find that item in D&D Beyond Riddle and add that.
What's
to your
it called?
character sheet.
Skyfall?
Starfall.
Starfall. Okay.
Don't let me start singing Adele.
Right? It popped into my head too.
Starfall. The Oracle turns to the rest of you.
I look at. Did I hear the name Starfall out loud?
No, it's just on the card.
Just on the card. Okay.
So unless Riddle read it out loud for you.
Well, instead, I'm going to take the card, and I'm going to walk up to Dr. Barrows, and I'm going to say, "Can you read this?" And then let Dr. Barrows read it out loud.
I will read it out loud to you, but I think the name Starfall triggers a memory for Dr. Barrows of a piece of information that they got about Riddle a month ago.
About the Star Elves?
Yeah, before they even entered the jungles of Chult, about how the Star Elves occupy a demi-plane.
Mm-hmm.
And thinking about the fact that I'm hypothesizing that this is a little bit of a pocket dimension is sending my mind reeling. Is this? And I turn to her and I ask her, was this made for somebody like Riddle? Was this made for his kind?
Not specifically. Though I could see where you would make that assumption. The Star Elves that did construct this piece of armor were also heavily invested in what they called artificial intelligence.
In the form of sentient metal beings?
In the form of sentient constructs, yes, but of a different kind.
Different than Riddle.
Yes.
So Riddle may not have had anything to do with the Star Elves.
They were people in a society that were solving the same problems, but from different avenues.
Alright. Oh, Riddle, this is what your card says, and I'll read it to him.
Okay. And then for flavor's sake, since Riddle is already basically made of plate metal, rather than putting this on, I'd like to, I don't know, just like sort of like pick it up and like press it myself and just sort of have it fuse onto me.
Yeah, so so you already have a suit of plate metal that is infused into your form, and that you can remove.
Okay.
And so you would have to remove the plate armor that is already on you and replace it with Starfall.
Okay.
But this does give you, not included on that little description, it does give you a +1 to your AC, as it is also a +1 set of plate armor.
Nice.
So
Cool.
your AC goes from, I think from 19 to 20.
Yep.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
As well
I'm
as
trying
all that other stuff.
Yeah. I'm looking for
Starfall.
yes, Starfall. Oh, here we go. Yep, Starfall, heavy armor plate.
Yep. That's the one. Incredible. What other wisdom may I share?
Well, we'd already kind of started talking about it, but we are obviously bound for Omu eventually.
Yes.
Could you give us an idea of what we will be facing when we get there?
As far as the current state of Omu, it is currently being held by UNT, which make a concerted effort to shroud themselves from my sight.
Magically?
As we are sworn enemies, yes.
Oh, you're sworn enemies. I did not know that. That's interesting.
I can tell you that Omu occupies a large crater and that should you lose your way, you can look for that as a landmark, as it is visible even from great distances if you have a high enough vantage point.
All right.
Beyond that, I cannot say.
Because they're blocking your divination magic.
Yes.
I'm sorry, John. She said that they are mortal enemies.
Mm-hmm. And you
Oracle.
can sense when she's talking about them that like her like you can sense the just like seething hatred
Sure.
as she's talking about them.
Madam Oracle, I can really
Yes.
tell how much you don't like the Yanti. And personally, we've run into a couple of them, and I was not fans of those encounters either. I was just wondering, and you can say no, of course, but would you be willing to like join our fight? Would you be willing to like help us once we get to Omu, or do you like have to like stay here?
My assistance is better used as a sharing of wisdom and resources.
Of course, of course. Just thought I'd ask. I figured it'd be a no, but thought I'd ask. Anyway, I am also curious. You don't have any idea of um when all of this is gonna come to a head, do you? How much time we might have left?
Whatever the soulmonger is powering, even my most optimistic visions do not extend beyond a year from now.
What do your least optimistic visions tell you?
Months.
Yeah. All right. Well,
A great many lives depend on your success.
yeah, and that's kind of what I thought anyway. I was just hoping it was different, but that's fine. Looking to my companions, we were thinking that was about, the timeline anyway, so that's fine. Um, I was curious about what you know of Roz and C.
Much.
Does he have any weaknesses?
For all his promises to the Yuan Ti, he is at his core a traitor. I believe that is a lever that can be used against their purposes. Should you find something that pits his self-interest against theirs,
Hmm. That's good. All right.
though, were you to ask my personal opinion,
I would.
the world's better off without him.
Hmm. All right.
And you see Artis nod at this.
Yeah, I mean, I think we were. I kind of, looked to my group. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think we were planning to, kill him.
If we can.
I think that was the plan.
Yeah.
Um, but I also know that we are not strong enough, even with you, Artis, and you, Dragonbait. We are not strong enough to take on an entire city full of Yuan-Ti, along with Raz NC, who I gather is basically a demigod.
Not yet.
But he wants to be.
He certainly
kinda-
does.
It's kind of the clock we're racing right now.
At the moment, he is powerful,
Rich.
certainly. And certainly a powerful foe. But not invincible.
Well, that's good.
What if we had every goblin on the continent?
That's true. Would a genuine question, would that turn the tide?
Certainly. A personal army would be greatly advantageous.
Are the Sown sisters and Roz and C working together in any way, or are the hags just kind of working to their own ends?
I do not know for sure, but I suspect they do not.
Okay.
I suspect that they are working towards separate goals.
Okay, that's good.
But I could be mistaken. And I greatly hope I am not. To your point, Dr. Barrows.
Yes.
I wish to continue to aid you in your preparedness to confront Razan C and his cohorts.
I would I would welcome that from you. Your grace, oracleness. Sorry, I don't know what the honorific is.
My contribution to you, Dr. Barrows, is twofold, and it comes in the form of information and
Yes.
power.
Oh.
I'll start with your favorite. Dr. Barrows, you flee from danger into danger. But the danger you have fled has not ceased to hunt you.
I wouldn't have expected it to.
And it is more dangerous than you know. The Blue Lantern Institute appears to be a place of healing and medical learning, but it is a front for something far more sinister.
What?
While many of their goals are shrouded from me, I know that they have allied themselves with the Red Wizards of Thay. And they seek to discover the location of the Soulmonger in order to control it.
Are they closer than we are?
In proximity, perhaps. In the proximity to achieving their goals, perhaps not.
Do they have... Do they know Razin C already?
Yes.
Do they have a history with him?
The Red Wizards do.
I see. And you're telling me that they are on the continent of Chult right
Oh,
now?
yes.
Where?
They are approaching Omu as we speak.
Shit. Shit!
They also seek either your assimilation or destruction. Why, I
So what-
cannot see precisely, merely that they view you as a threat to their plans.
I know things that they don't want me to know.
I do know, however, that if those plans succeed, they will become more powerful than any on this world.
That makes sense.
The second form of my assistance?
Yes.
To you I grant an item that I once acquired to keep out of the wrong hands. In truth, I did not believe that any hands could be right for such a thing, but in watching you, my position has changed. Prove me wrong at your peril. And she gestures with her tail, and another unseen servant comes forward with a chest. He opens it, and inside you see a book with covers made of skin and fittings of bone. The unseen servant approaches you and hands you a card that reads, Librum of Souls and Flesh.
Does it say anything else?
This book is cold to the touch and whispers faintly. When found, the book contains the following spells, which are wizard spells for you while you are attuned to the book. Animate Dead, Circle of Death, False Life, Finger of Death, Speak with Dead, Summon Undead, and Vampiric Touch. It functions as a spellbook for you. While you are holding the book, you can use it as a spellcasting focus for your wizard spells. The book has 3 charges, and it regains 1d3 expended charges daily at dawn. You can use the charges in the following ways while holding it. If you spend 1 minute studying the book, you can expend 1 charge to replace one of your prepared wizard spells with a different spell in the book. The new spell must be of the necromancy school. Or, as an action, you can expend 1 charge to take on a semblance of undeath for 10 minutes. For the duration, you take on a deathly appearance, and undead creatures are indifferent to you, unless you have damaged them. You also appear undead to all outward inspection, and to spells used to determine the target's status. The effect ends if you deal damage, or force a creature to make a saving throw.
I gingerly hold the book.
You can hear the whispers.
I set it back down. What about me specifically tells you that I am the person to give this to?
Was I mistaken?
I really don't know. This is... I know you said that you were gonna gift me with power, and I didn't realize what that meant. Who made this?
A powerful necromancer long ago.
By the name of Rosincy?
No.
Okay.
Before even his time.
Okay. What was his name? Maybe I've heard of him.
Roll a history check.
Yeah, okay. $24?
24. I'll say that you recognize this as an artifact of one of the liches that used to rule as a sort of lesser governmental head of the old empire of Thay, before the power was consolidated into a single lich as it is now. There used to be the power used to be more spread out, and this belonged to one of them.
This is Thayan.
Yes, it is.
Are they gonna be on the fucking hunt for me?
They already
Yes,
are.
I guess they already are. What in your mind am I meant to do with this? Am I meant to use this? Or am I meant to keep it safe and hidden?
If I wanted it safe and hidden, I would keep it. I'm giving it to you to help save the world.
Okay. I pick it up again. Okay. Okay, I'll take it. Thank you. Thank you for both of my gifts. Thank you. Thank you. I will use this in the spirit in which I think you are giving it to me.
Good.
She turns around and is gripping it very, very tightly and just kind of takes a lap.
Your arms start to go numb from cold.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay. Do I have Mage Hand? Did I take that spell?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure.
I will conjure a Mage Hand to grab the book and bring it with me. And I take a lap, and I'm rubbing my temples and muttering to myself.
Are there any other things you wish to know? She looks towards you, Wilhelmina.
You've given me hope that even if Mima and Papa die, maybe we can still, if we get there in time, we can save their souls. That was a big thing I wanted to know. And you've told me what's happening. And you've told me I don't have to become a hag. How long does that usually take? How long do I have?
It depends on a certain amount of factors, I'm afraid.
And they want it to happen.
Very badly.
But why? They got Mama. What do they want with me? What is it about me they want? Is it just because I was in her belly when she made promises? What is it about me?
People like the Sohn sisters delight in corrupting that which is pure and good in the world. To take the hope that is in all of us and to use it against us. It is what they did to your mother. They used her love for your grandfather as a weapon.
She will look at Juniper, who is struggling, and she will look at Riddle, who is arguably the most good and innocent one here, and look back to the Oracle and say, if it goes too far and I can't stop it, is there an easier way for them to put me down if they have to?
I do not want to know it.
I want to know it.
Riddle is going to take a step back.
Just as your mother's love was used as a weapon against her, I fear the love of your friends for you will be used to a similar effect. sorry.
It's fine. I don't have any more questions.
Then I have just 2 more things to share. On the topic of your friends. The jungle of Chult is a collection of living things. But it is greater than its sum. It has a will of its own. And its anger at its corruption and mistreatment grows. To those who can attune to it, it can grant a special connection. Kafira Fletcher's essence has merged with the jungle. And when she returns to you, as I believe she will, she will emerge with a deeper bond with the wild, a champion of the jungle itself. Though what other changes she may incur, I cannot see. Wilhelmina, the staff your friend gifted you was more resonant than you know. Like you, it has unrealized potential, waiting to be known. Speak the words, and you will unlock the jungle's blessing. And you feel the quarterstaff that was given to you by Kafira begin to vibrate. And as Sasa Mbasa speaks words in Sylvan, you see the quarterstaff begin to sprout, and the tops of it begin to bud with large banana leaves. As your quarterstaff becomes a staff of the woodlands. Another unseen servant hands you a card. This staff can be wielded as a magic quarterstaff and grants a +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with it. While holding it, you have a +2 bonus to spell attack rolls. The staff has 10 charges for the following properties. It regains 1d6 + 4 expended charges daily at dawn. If you expend the last charge, roll the d20. On a 1, the staff loses its properties, becomes a non-magical quarterstaff. You can use one action to expend one or more of the staff's charges to cast one of the following spells from it using your spell save DC. Animal Friendship, Awaken, Barkskin, Locate Animals or Plants, Speak with Animals, Speak with Plants, and Wall of Thorns. You can also use an action to cast Pass Without Trace from the staff without using any charges.
That frees up a lot of spells for me.
Yeah.
You can use an action to plant one end of the staff in fertile earth and expend one charge to transform the staff into a healthy tree. The tree is 60 feet tall and has a 5-foot diameter trunk. and its branches at the top spread out in a 20-foot radius. The tree appears ordinary but radiates a faint aura of transmutation magic if detected by Detect Magic. While touching the tree and using another action to speak its command word, you return the staff to its normal form.
Ooh. Wow. Thanks for letting me know.
I give also to you a weapon to hold onto on Kafira's behalf until you are reunited. And another unseen servant presents you with a long case, inside of which you see a longbow.
Boy, I hope Hannah's watching right now.
Yeah.
The card that comes with this box says Slip Stitch. Arrows knocked in this bow become needles, followed by intangible threads that trail off into nothingness. When you hit a creature with an attack from this, choose one of the following effects. Tether to reality until the end of your next turn. If the target would teleport or change planes, it does not. Unravel the weave until the end of your next turn. Each time the target takes damage, it loses its lowest level spell slot and rolls on the wild magic surge table.
Ooh, that's crazy.
Thank you. I'll keep it safe for her.
I know you will. Much depends upon the success of your mission. I only hope that my contributions will be enough to tip the scales.
Your oracleness?
Yes.
I do have another question for you.
Please.
Sindra Sylvain sent us on this quest. And I don't know if I'm just being paranoid. But was she hiding anything from us that is important to our quest? I'm sure she's hiding shit, because, you know, she's really important. But was she hiding stuff from us that's important for us to know?
Much of what she was concealing, I believe you have sussed out for yourself.
All right.
The nature of the threat. And the number of attempts before yours that were unsuccessful.
Yeah.
But do not discount your paranoia.
Why?
Though perhaps in this particular instance, they did not produce anything especially fruitful. It is nonetheless something prudent to hold on to in the future.
Understood. Oh, is this snake that I ingested, is that, like, am I gonna retain those powers for, like, until I die, or is that like just till the end of the day kind of thing?
And you can see her sort of cringe a little bit, and the defenses came with the ziggurat.
Let me check. Riddle's going to lie down on their belly and try to slither.
Yeah, you can still slither around for sure.
So, like, is it though? Like, is it till the end of the day?
No, it's one of the until the next dawn sort of situations.
Well, that's disappointing.
So if we want to come back, we have to do it again.
If you want to come back, you will find the top of this ziggurat empty.
What?
Oh.
Are you leaving?
No. But you only get one visit.
Oh.
Oh. I would have brought something.
Interesting. All
Are
right.
you lonely up here?
I have a suitable number of visitors.
Okay.
And I have a not insubstantial horde, perhaps, is the appropriate term in this case, of ancient knowledge that keeps me occupied.
Oh.
DM, I would like to leave something behind,
Okay.
but I would like to do it in a subtle way.
Sure. What are you trying to leave behind?
I think that I would like to leave behind a possession that I am familiar with.
Okay.
I have a dagger
Mhm.
that I never use. 'Cause why? I have two of them, but I'll just leave the one in case I need the other. I'm gonna leave a dagger. I think inside this room.
Okay. Go ahead and make a sleight of hand check.
11?
11. If the Oracle noticed you planting the dagger, she didn't give any sign of
Caring?
of recognition, one way or the other.
Okay.
Wilhelmina's passive perception is 18. Did I notice?
100%. You also notice after a few moments it get lifted from the ground and taken off through one of the doors.
Oh no!
As one of the unseen servants goes to go catalog it.
Sleight of hand is not what I'm good at. Oh man. Incredible. Thanks. Thanks for letting me do that.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
But hey, now you have a dagger that is in the ancient catalog of
Yeah.
Sasa and
Yeah.
Basa.
I'm gonna get scrying eventually. Don't worry. This is the long play. I'm thinking ahead.
Ah.
I like it. And with that, the Oracle looks to all of you and says, I sense that our time together is coming to a close. I wish
I
you
don't
good
know
fortune.
that we could ever properly thank you for your help.
Succeed.
Oh. Well, Doc Artichoke, then.
Go with my
Thank
blessing.
you. We will.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm going to look around, then get back on my belly and slither out.
Say, oh, Riddle. Oh, all right.
As you exit the shrine, you emerge back at the top of the ziggurat.
Does it look like any time has passed?
Everybody go ahead and make a perception check.
Good question.
You can never tell with these pocket dimensions.
Is this
That-
a check that relies on sight?
Sure.
Nope, it was worse. 19.
26.
Ooh.
7.
7. On a 26, Wilhelmina, you notice that the sun is not as high in the sky as it was when you entered. But in the opposite direction you would expect. Either you have gone somehow back in time to earlier this morning, or it's the following day. On a 26, I think you can, looking at the subtle changes of plant growth in the area, I think you can deduce the latter.
We were. It's tomorrow.
What?
We were in there for a day.
Oh.
What the fuck? An entire day?
Yeah.
We should hurry.
Yeah.
I should have asked if there was a faster way to get there.
Well, Shroud's certainly gotten to the hags by now. Do you still want to go?
This is okay. Maybe you can help me decide because they're gonna force a confrontation.
The hags?
And yeah. And I think it's gonna be bad.
Yeah.
And I don't know if we want to go get it over with or if we just go do the important thing and go to Omu, and if they come, they come.
I think that
And
if there was any chance the hags wouldn't be on our side in the fight against Roz and C, which is inevitable, unfortunately,
Then we put them down now.
Yeah.
Okay.
DM, do we know where Shroud was going? It was just one of them, right? This coven is spread out across the continent, right?
So, as far as you know, you've only had dealings with the one of them.
Yeah.
Mother Groat.
Mother Groat, who came
Yeah.
to torment Wilhelmina. Um, uh, you know that there is a hag at Mbala who is not a part of the Stone Sisters coven, um, who is sort of running a solo venture. As far as where the rest of the Stone Sisters are, I'll say that you can deduce from the context clues and what you already know about them, that they're likely for the most part they are likely in the same place.
The coven is in the same place?
Yeah.
Like they're together?
Yeah.
But not necessarily in Mbala.
No.
Okay.
In fact, probably
Honestly,
not.
probably not. Yeah.
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 There's another hag there.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this hag in Mbala isn't even part of the Stone Sisters. Isn't that where Shroud was going?
No. Shroud was going to find the Sun Sisters.
Just kidding. Never mind. I did not say that.
Maybe if we go find this other hag.
She'll know.
She'll
Where
know
they
where.
are. Yeah.
She's going
And
to
we
demand
may-
something in return for that information, though. And it's not going to be something that any one of us wants to give. I can tell you that much.
Well, you know I am learning to value the lives and souls of others. But this hag, as far as I can tell, is a damn crazy bitch that needs to be hurt. So I say we do that until we get what we need from her.
Riddle, this is the side of you that I've never seen before.
They hurt my friends. I think, what would Kofira do?
That's not far off, I don't think.
Yeah, she'd go get him. To Mbala?
Tumbala.
We're going to skip forward in time a little.
I want to say that during the next long rest, you guys wake up in the morning to see Riddle in their new armor. And it is, I've been working on it in Hero Forge. I can't wait for you to see it.
A treat for sure. Before you experience that delightful sight, far off on a continent distant from here. And a small village growing smaller. An old man fumbles with a token. God damn it. Clear my head. Focus on where I want to go. Lit the candles. This is taking forever. And as he begins to... His head nods a little bit in fatigue. He opens his eyes and is surrounded by a dense fog. And goes, good, okay. It's working, good. Willie? Willie, you there?
Yeah. I'm here.
Oh. Good. Good. And you see, much in the same way as you saw your Meemaw some days ago. Possibly a week now. You now see your Papa surrounded by mist. And he looks at you and... Oh, Willie.
What?
You see him
What is it?
close his eyes and he looks pained, not just physically, but I'm so sorry, sweetheart.
No. No. No, you're lying.
You see him hang his head.
I'm sorry. Sorry we didn't do it in time.
Now you listen to me, Willie. Your Meemaw was a tough old bird. And if I know one thing, I know that she wouldn't want you to blame yourself. We are so proud of you.
I love you. I miss you.
And he steps in and gives you a big hug. I believe in you, Willie.
We're trying.
I know. I know.
I just cling to him until it fades.
Eventually, the mist gets darker and darker. And as you emerge from sleep, clutching the carved wooden badger that you brought from home, you hear the sounds of the jungle. You hear, off in the distance, the loud crashing of some large creature moving through. And you know that between you and the source of this death curse are many dangers that you and your friends are going to have to endure. But you are filled with a knowledge that you're going to endure them together. And as that thought goes through your mind, you feel the hot jungle breeze get slightly cooler as a blue feather catches in your hair. And dawn greets the jungles of Chult. And that is where we're going to end Season 1 of Tomb of Annihilation.
Emotional damage.
I'm
Motherfucker.
a little verklempt. I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you, all of you, for coming on this adventure with us. We're going to go on an extended hiatus. When we'll pick up, we'll find out. Stick around, check out our socials. We'll let you know. In the meantime, we're going to have a lot of other fun other adventures that are going to be airing right here on this channel. Coming up is going to be the new series Riders about the Dragon Riders of Averine, which I am personally excited about. Thank you so much. Good night.